Are we live? We're live. We are live. Alright. Awaken is out. Awaken is out, guys. Yeah, man, it's crazy. But yeah. This is crazy, man. I haven't had a book release in 9 whole months, and it feels great, man. Got a book out. Um, my second one in the description, if it works. I think it's working, but check the description of this live stream. It should be there. Let's see if I'm even streaming. Alright, we're streaming. Let's see if it works. Yeah, click the link in the description if you want to read my new book, Awaken. Um, you know, it is crazy, man. Look at this. Awaken. Awaken. Um, yeah, I didn't plan to go live today, but I was just thinking about it, so I was like, let's do it. So yeah, we're gonna run down everything like I did last time I dropped a book. Um, we got Awaken Chapter 1. We got the 11 stories. Look at all these. And then Chapter 2. We got all of these. And I'll pick out like some of my favorite ones and ones I recommend. And then Chapter 3. I'll pick out some of my favorites though. Obviously, I love all of these. Trying to find ones that are like my favorite. This one's a really good one. All of them are really good, but I like this one a lot. Hollow I released before the book came out. This is the most recent one that I wrote. And I have it in my notebook right here. Right here. We have bleeding right here. Let's see if it's got it all written down. I wrote this like, dude, it was cutting to the wire, man. I wrote this like 2 weeks ago, not even maybe. And I just like I'm releasing these books like independently, obviously. Like, yeah, they're books, but they're just like excerpts and stuff. They're not like you can't buy Awaken or there's no physical copies. It's just online. So I get to release whenever I want. But pretty soon, Camden will be on Amazon stores, and I cannot wait. It's gonna be really soon. I'm really excited. I'll let you guys know all the info. But yeah, bleeding I wrote. Like I like to have different environments when I write. Um, like I write, I'd say the most in my room, but I like to go when I'm on like vacations. If I'm going to like Universal Studios, I'll write. When I'm at Universal Studios, I'll write. Um, wherever I go in the car, I like different environments though. I don't like only writing in one place. It doesn't get my mind going. But bleeding right here, I wrote it, I'd say like in 20, 30 minutes. Um, but yeah, I like that one a lot. It was gonna be a, it was gonna be a bonus story, but I thought it was too good for it not to be. So I did replace one of the stories from chapter 1. I'll let you know which one it is actually. once we get there. But this one's a good one. This one's a good one. Or some other ones that I like a lot. This one. This one is a really good one as well. This one. This one's a really good one. I forget where I wrote this. Like, half the time when I make these stories, I don't remember them. Realistically, I don't remember making half of these, a majority of them. I remember the main ones, like my favorite ones. And this one's a really good one too, but I don't remember. Let's see. This Yeah, but this one's a really good one. This one, if you think about it, guys, in my first book, Camden, I have a story called White Rose, and then now we turn it into the Red Rose in this book. But also, if you think about it, in my short film that I made for the book, it starts off as a white rose and turns into a red rose. Guys, come on. Storytelling, bro. Orange Sky is a good one. Reflection. Or, oh, this one's a good one. Till It's Over. This was one of my favorite ones that I wrote. I was making this towards when it came out. It came out March, so I did this February, I think. Yeah, this was, I haven't yet did the release date for the book, so I was still trying to get a few more stories in, and I was really just psychologically just thinking, and I was really just trying to get my best work out there, because in order for me to get my best poetry and my best writing is I have to be the most vulnerable. I gotta be the most emotional. So I put myself into that mode because that's what creates like a connection between me and the reader. People relate to this stuff. I relate to the poetry I read. I relate to this. I relate to this. And I relate to this. I relate to a lot more, but these are just the ones that are on my desk right now. But yeah, those ones mainly. But yeah, this one was one of my favorites. Still is. Still, it's one of my favorites. Numb is a really good one. This one probably hurt the most to write. One of them. Um, yeah, literally, it's called The Hurt. But I was really trying to finish off the story in a good way in Paradise. And then we have some bonuses. This one, Young and Innocent, pretty much just talking about my childhood. Um, yeah, just wanting back my childhood and wanting those times back of not having to worry about much. Special. This one was actually swapped with Till It's Over. This one was gonna be in one of the three chapters, but then I wrote Till It's Over, and I was trying to pick what story I can get out because I always try to make it 11 stories each chapter. I don't know, it's just always been that way. Um, yeah, 11 stories each chapter, and I thought this one, like, it's a bit on the shorter ones, and it didn't have too much going on for it. I mean, it is good, but realistically, so I put this one as a bonus, and I put Till It's Over, and I feel like that was a good choice. Responsible was the one that I got rid of. Yeah, I got rid of Responsible. That was going to be in chapter 1, and then I wrote Bleeding, and I put that one instead, and put this one as a bonus. Real You is something I wrote super recently. Um, yeah, I wrote it super recently, and um, I was thinking about putting it as one of the main stories in one of the chapters, but I was like, you know what? Let's just put it in the bonus. And then Awaken. Awaken slash the continuation of Camden shows the unknown character asking his past lovers for forgiveness, showing sympathy towards those who hurt him in the past. The character shows signs of healing and finding his faith in God after a long depressive pattern. He realizes he has hurt his lovers in the past and attempt to feel better about himself. He uses his faith and healing of his inner child to make his way to paradise to finally feel the peace he's been praying for. That's pretty much what this whole book is about. Camden was totally one-sided, and this is the other side. There's always two sides to every story, and I feel like I had to do it in this. So that's Awaken. Yeah, I'm really proud of this one. And I hope you guys are too, because we got it on 2 platforms. Like, we had it on Wattpad and Canva. It was a little bit later, like 2 months ago, that I added my first book hand into Wattpad. But now this is like the debut book. The debut of Awaken is on Wattpad and Canva. And there's already 22 views on this, guys. Are we serious? See that? Hold on. Got 22 views already. And it came out today. I don't even think Camden did that good on Wattpad in its first day. I mean, it was like 7 months later, but still. Canva's going strong, I think. Let's see. Let's go on Canva. Let's see if it can load. Sometimes it's not up to date, but we got 40 viewers overall so far. And I think I made a post of like their numbers are weird. They don't really count the numbers correctly. Cause like I think it was the first 24 hours I got 90 plus viewers on Camden. But when I checked a few months later, it said it was like 85 views in the first week. So they're either really bad at, like, I know that's not my fault because I checked and I literally physically saw it. They're just, I don't know, I guess they're like not that great with counting numbers, or if there's so many people viewing it at once that it's hard to count. And I know they had a different analytics system. They switched that up in between, but as of right now, Bleeding is the #1 longest read story on. It's the top performing page right now, Bleeding. I mean, I just wrote Bleeding. And then #2, we have Till It's Over. So yeah, Bleeding and then Till It's Over. Y'all really like Till It's Over, which I'm really glad about. I knew I had to make it its own poem before the whole thing came out. But yeah, I'm really glad about it. So yeah, if you have not read Awaken, consider it. Consider it. Awaken goes crazy, bro. It's really sad, but I feel like everybody needs something sad. If you're a really happy person, I adore you. Cause Awaken's like the healing process. Camden was kind of like the pretty much like super sad, but now Awaken is like getting to a better place. I feel like that's what we all need in 2025. We need to know what we're doing. We need to get in our place. We need to be strong and all that. And I wrote this book within 9 months. I remember specifically writing this in class. So we can't use our phones in class, obviously. So I'll just get like index cards or sticky notes, and I'll just write whatever I'm feeling. But yeah. Let me know which one is your guys' favorite, and which one. What do you read? What have you guys read it on? Canva or Wattpad? Because I'm really curious. Because as of right now, there's 25 views on Wattpad and like 40 views on Canva. So Canva is obviously the higher, like the better pick as of right now. But let me know. Let me know which one you guys be watching it on. Till it's over, numb. I like this one a lot. But yeah, let me know which one is your guys' favorite. But man, this is gonna be the end of the live stream. Just wanted to pop in really quick, talk about some stuff. You know, go read the book. It's in the description below on